What's happening, everybody? This weekend, UFC on Big Fox presents a sensational 170-pound matchup between Jorge Masvidal and Donald Cowboy Cerrone. And if you are a fight fan, you have to be salivating at what potentially could be a Fight of the Year candidate. Donald Cerrone on fire, but as we've seen from Masvidal, super smooth, explosive, and he's coming to chop you down.
Tell me some things, some great things, some brilliant aspects that we know about Donald Cerrone.
Donald Cerrone, he constantly moves forward. He's so mentally strong. His goal is the same every time, to assassinate you, to break you down, and to get you out of your comfort zone.
And what does he wear? What does he drink? And what does he like to do?
Budweiser cowboy hats.
You know lots of stuff about Donald Cerrone. We all do.
Yeah.
And we are fans of Donald Cerrone. He's a brilliant fighter. Greg Jackson straight up says that he's a genius in the art of combat, and it's true.
And you agree, yes.
And I agree. And I'm a huge fan of Donald Cerrone, whether I pick against him on occasion by mistake and I'm proven constantly wrong or not. I'm an immense fan of Donald Cerrone. When I went to look at breaking this down, I realized as I was trying to break down the fight between the two of them, a lot of people just don't know enough about Jorge Masvidal. They don't know what he is. They don't know what he does. They don't know what's remarkable about him. They don't know what's special and what's unique about him. They don't know why he's different than every other fighter. We know that about Donald, and we love that about Donald. So the breakdown I'm going to shoot tomorrow on Jorge Masvidal is just looking at how special he is. From a teenage fighting prodigy through the way that he has evolved, the way that he fights right now. And I combed over every single piece of footage of Jorge Masvidal fighting. I spoke to him on the phone. And he's very, very unique. And it makes you realize, I got behind Cub Swanson because he is special. And I wanted everybody to see it. And Doo Ho Choi and Connor when he came up. And I realized that there are a dozen of these brilliant fighters out there that are not understood or appreciated, and I'm going to make sure people see what it is special about Jorge Masvidal. We're going to try to get that out Tuesday night.
And I had a chance to see the dress rehearsal, and I'm honestly telling you, it is probably the best breakdown Robin has ever done. MMA Awards, this is your guy, this is your Analyst of the Year. But I think one of the reasons why fight fans love Jorge Masvidal is because he really is a true martial artist. You're seeing him grow, you see him be free inside of the cage, and it's one of those things, I wish I could be like that. It's something that not everybody can tap into.
And not everybody can necessarily appreciate when you're watching fighting. And it was tough because although he's very highly intelligent and super cool guy to talk to, he doesn't talk about fighting. Yeah. He doesn't talk about what it is. He just does. He's not a talker.
It's like Demetrius in that way?
Yeah, to a certain degree. So that for one, doesn't always get the word out. But even when I'm talking to him and I'm asking him to differentiate what is the difference, is it his game-bred mentality that he's always had? And he told me a story about being 8 years old and that some 13-year-olds came to take his bike. He goes, I'm not going to give you all the messy details, but let me tell you, I took home my bike. You know, that's who he's always been. Or is it work, or is it repetition, or is it skill? He doesn't really know. And that's really fascinating to me.
He works on it until he gets it.
He works on it until he gets it. And I asked him about slipping underneath a counter hook in a backyard fight in 2002. And he's like, yes, that he sees his vision of what he's seeing. It's a little slower. How he can see things, they're moving slower than when he used to fight. But now, he said, I don't know, man, I wove under those ropes tens of thousands of times for years of my life. And so the answer is it's all of those things. It's genetic, it's bred, he'll outwork you, he's got a hunger, but he is a spectacular, very, very special fighter. And it hurts me to see that people, him and a dozen others like him, that there are some of these guys that people have not yet got to understand the beauty of their martial arts skills because we are comparing our fighters due to what they say or how they act on Twitter.
I think one of the reasons why is you kind of laid it out, the hours of work and the drive and this and this and that. Well, so many fighters have that. Mm-hmm. So many fighters have those same attributes, but they can't do what Masvidal does inside of the cage of the ring.
Yeah, it's true. And so they all become different. And that's why this year we're going to focus on the differences and the unique aspects of some of these fighters when we're breaking them down and looking at analysis. Because they all put in that work, but they all get a slightly different end result. They get a different stew. And that's what I hope people will see. And hopefully by end of day on Tuesday, we'll get that Masvidal breakdown.
All the action goes down this weekend on the Big Fox show. Man, oh man, the idea of the combat and the carnage between Donald Cowboy Cerrone and Jorge Game Bread Masvidal, it is a fight fan's dream.